Hello everybody, welcome to Peace in the Valley. I've got an idea and we're going to see if we can make this work. We've got all these posts to pound in the ground and more than these, and we've got more coming. We're going to make a fence around our garden so we don't have the problem last year that we did with all the raccoons wanting to eat our corn and the rabbits wanting to eat everything else. So I've got an idea. What if I took my hammer drill and made a fence post pounder out of it? Would that be possible? We're going to find out. So here's the hammer drill that we got down at Harbor Freight. Okay, and we've got a couple of see, we've got some bits. So I'm thinking, what if we would cut this off and weld on something that would drive it in. So I have a post pounder for a few of them, but it can be pretty difficult. There's Angel. Say hi, Angel. It's big and it's heavy, and it works really well if you got two big strong men to hold that up. But what if we don't? Could we make something like this replace this? Now you're saying, well, that hammer drill is pretty heavy. Yeah, you're right. I could stand on top of a ladder probably and use that to pound those in. But this is going to be more just to see if we can do it. And I think we can. So we're going to find out. Now, what kind of parts do I have? What would I need to make this work? There's some scrap. Now, here's something. Oh, yes. That's some big stuff. Okay. Come on. Okay. How heavy? This is solid, and this is not. Let's go check this out.
We forgot to swallow it anyway.
Fits just fine. I think that could work. Let's see what we can do. First thing we're going to do is cut this off right here. I don't know how hard this is. We'll make it shorter. Well, that was fun. Okay, that was not hard to do. And I got a chisel out of it now too. That's actually good. Let that cool down a little bit. Okay. Nice. I've been wanting a chisel for a long time, and now I've got one. We got our first piece cut. We're going to grind it down a little bit to just flatten it out. It's not too far off right now. Now we're going to put a bevel into it for a place for the weld to go. Okay, so now we have more of a bonding area there. And this piece is ready. The second piece we're going to cut is going to be tremendously difficult. I think it was cut with a torch right here, you can see. This is more of the steel we got at C. Henry, and it's heavy. This piece is really heavy. And we're going to cut it about right here, and we're going to cut it with this. I know this blade's about shot, but we're going to use it for just a little bit and see where we can go with it. It's not too bad considering it's not hot. Not too bad considering how big this is. It's probably cut over halfway through now. Let's see if okay, just whole thing's pretty darn warm. Not as hot as when they cut it with the torch though. Okay. Well, I ruined that one. Got it. It's cut. Okay. Still too hot to handle. And this one is garbage. I've changed my mind somewhat from whence I started. I'm going to cut down the weight on this. I don't need it so heavy since the pounding actually comes from the top and not the sides like a standard post pounder. So I'm going to cut this down and only use like this much of it. And we'll see how that goes. Same way with this. I'm going to cut it in half or so and see how that works. Now what I'm going to do is wrap a piece of steel around this whole thing to kind of fill in the gap that we have from this. I don't need a lot. In fact, I probably don't need any, but I'm going to do it anyway. We'll see if we can do it. Found a piece of old sheet metal. Okay, let me see what this looks like so far. You can see back there. It actually is welding really well. Really well. Got a leak right there. Why couldn't she be a ship welder? Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, but it's not too heavy now. Let's go put this in the drill, the hammer drill, and see if this actually fits. I don't know if we'll have to clean up some of this stuff on it. It's still warm. It fits. Maybe it'll work. Not exactly sure where Angel wants the T-post at, but they go in the garden. Yeah. Now I'll have to have my step stool because I'm not that tall to hold it up. Interesting. So this hammer drill, and I think it can also act as a like a jackhammer. So if we flip this, it's hammer only. Flip it to here, it's drill only. And flip it to here, it's hammer drill. And we've got some different settings. Right now it's set to 5. 1, and I don't know if that's speed or hammer. 6 is maximum. So here it is. It's automatic post pounder, I guess now. Okay, I found a piece of rebar. And just for the heck of it, and just because we can, we're gonna try it. Right here. Well, that didn't take long. I think once you figure it out, you'll do fine. Okay. Our next test will be the T-post. That seemed much safer than trying to pound this in with a hammer. We are ready to do our test. Whether it is this post pounder here, which I think weighs like 40 pounds. I don't know, it's heavy. And our new post pounder that we just made, attached to the hammer drill. The contest is going to involve 2, 1 each, brand new stakes, and we have to get them to here. Hopefully that's enough. I can still pull them out easy. Should be able to wrap a chain around it on the tractor and yank it up if I need to. So we're going to do 1 of each. We're going to put them right over in here, basically side by side, and I can pretty much guarantee you that wherever I put them, it won't be right. So I can't put it in too deep. Angel's not here to tell me that it's not quite right. So we're going to start with this one right here, and we'll try it with the post pounder first. I've also got a step stool that I'm going to be using. Since I'm a one-person operation, I've got to do what I can to get it started. Ow, that went through my shoe. Those spiky things hurt. Okay. All we'll do is count the time from when we start. Not me trying to lift up or anything else. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 8 pounds, I think, and they just went to the surface, right below the surface, right there. Okay, now we're going to do another one right close. If I get too far one way or the other, we're going to hit tree roots. So we're going to start this one right over here. Okay. Okay. That'll. Just like that. Oh, I should plug in. That doesn't really count as my start time. Okay, let's see how it does. There. Well, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. But the weld failed on top. So it did not complete. I guess that means we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. It would have been neat if it worked. It wasn't going down that fast anyway. And maybe we can get a stronger welder to put this back together. I'll ask my brother if he'll do it. Well, thanks for watching. Anyhow, I guess sometimes you don't need electricity. You just need some strength, and you can pound them in just fine. Take care and God bless. So